What is good, everybody? Mr. Boy Jay in the building. We're back again with another video. Wow. Wow. Coach Willie does it again. This time, he does it with a former five-star recruit in Kardell Thomas. Now, Kardell Thomas is a transfer from LSU, offensive lineman. Now, before we even talk about him in his high school days, we're talking about him, for what he did at LSU. So, freshman year, he redshirted because I think during training camp or some practice, he suffered a real gruesome ankle injury, and so he redshirted his freshman year. Sophomore year, which was 2020, which I think that was the COVID year. Then he only played one, maybe two games. Junior year, which was 2021, he played in 2 or 3 games when a lot of people was expecting him to break through and start. It didn't happen, and so now he is transferring and looking for an opportunity to play. And FAMU, wow, that's pretty amazing. Now, high school. This man was highly recruited out of high school. He ranked as high as a 5-star, the fourth rated offensive guard in the country. Now, as time was winding down, when it came to the recruiting process, his ranking started getting lower and lower, and it even got as low as him being a 4-star and him going down to being the 22nd ranked offensive guard in the country, but he was still in the top 100. He was a Max Prep All-American, Adidas All-American. Now, from what I read, it started to go down because he kept going to elite camps time after time, and he kept running into guys who were about around the same size as him, and he would struggle a little bit, and a lot of recruiters, a lot of guys who were recruiting, they started to pay attention to that. Now, he played at Southern Lab. So from what I hear, that's a 1A school. Now, in high school, if you played football in the South, 1A or 2A is kind of like where the lower talent is versus, if you played football in Georgia or Florida or even Texas, they have the 5A, 6A, 7A. That's where a lot of the talent is. And it even go as far as to coaches making a living off of coaching high school football, because that's how big it is. So of course, him being at a 1A school, he probably went up against some smaller guys or whatever on that defensive line. So, and fun fact, his father actually played for Jackson State before ultimately transferring to LSU. That's where because he grew up in Baton Rouge. He's an LSU born and raised. His father graduated from LSU, so his family is all about LSU. So for him to transfer out of LSU is a pretty big deal. And, him heading to FAMU is, wow, that's absolutely crazy. Mind you, he was benching like 250 before he was even a teenager. Like, that's crazy. So I apologize. I talked a lot. We're going to get right into the highlights, man. I apologize. Let's get right to it. Now, mind you, I couldn't find any of his LSU highlights. Couldn't find any practice clips. So this would have to suffice. But, you know that he was just... and this was just a big kid just balling people. You know what I'm saying? Look how big he is. No, sir. You know that the strength is there. Uh-oh, come on. Run. Come on, run. There you go, run. There you go. Oh my God, that's hilarious. That is hilarious, yo. Yo, this man right here, dog. Push him all the way back. This kid right here was an animal. An absolute animal. Get him out of here. He gone. They look like the state championship game. Oh, tunnel screen. Oh man. Oh, and he leading the pack. He didn't want number 48 ain't want no part to that. 18, he didn't want no part to that. He was an absolute monster. Absolute monster. Oh my goodness. This kid, he was, oh my goodness. Tell me, man, look, and I might say, and he had no problem. He did a flip in the end zone. I like that. And he had no problem. Oh, they gave it to him? Oh! Oh, they gave him the ball. That's insane. Damn, he gave him the ball. That was crazy. Yeah, that was insane. Yeah, he was, No, sir. Oh, no. Yeah, this guy was this guy right here is built like a tank. And he used his strength, bro, very well. Gotta wonder why he didn't get a lot of playing time at LSU. That makes me wonder. But man, shout out to FAMU for this pickup, dog. Like, shout out to him because that's insane. You know, so I'm real happy for Coach Willie. And mind you, FAMU only recruited like one, maybe two offensive linemen. But of course, that, from what I heard, they have a bunch of linemen on the roster already. A lot of them came back. So, whoo-wee, FAMU. This is a real dope pickup. I like it. I mean, I'm actually mad that I couldn't find any of his LSU highlights nowhere, but I would love to. If y'all have them, if anybody sees it, I would love to watch it. But man, Kardell Thomas, wow, insane.